Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers taking on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New York Jets. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And, CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment?
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go, Uptown Charlotte. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Jets about set to go on offense, led by their rookie quarterback for 2021, the second overall pick, Zach Wilson out of BYU.
During the draft process, it was pretty clear early that Jacksonville was locked in on Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback at Clemson. That allowed the Jets to really peruse the rest of the quarterback crop, and they settled in on Zach Wilson for BYU. Loved his game, ability to throw from the pocket, the off-platform throws, getting outside of the pocket and making plays. He's their guy, and they expect him to be that guy for at least the next 10 years.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Michael Carter, who played nearby in college in Chapel Hill. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
Well, here we go for the first time with the Panthers offense led out by their new quarterback for 2021 in his 4th season overall now after 3 with the Jets. It's Sam Darnold.
Many people put stock in a quarterback's record as a starter, and Sam Darnold just 13-25 overall with the Jets. So many think that he's not going to be the guy, but there's a lot of talent there, and the Carolina Panthers are expecting it to come out. This could be a classic case of a change of scenery could do him well, plus the surrounding cast that he's inheriting in Carolina, better than anything he played with in New York. This is a great opportunity for Sam Darnold.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Everyone in a Carolina uniform happy to see that first down catch by DJ Moore, but none happier than his new quarterback, Sam Darnold, who never really had a wide receiver one in New York. Now he has one in DJ Moore, who's gone over 1,100 yards in each of his last 2 seasons, 3rd in the league in 2020 in yards per reception.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Nice move at the 40. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Darnold. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. And Darnold just beating the play clock. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That caught by Trimble. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Darnold now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Darnold. There's Trimble, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking 3, we're 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left on the handoff, Carter. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, and that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Higgins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To the air again, Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Darnold on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On 2nd and very short, Darnold. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it. Get another shot down.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we get down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a contest so far. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get their going and give them opportunities. And I will guarantee you, those guys are lobbying for them.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play, Darnold giving to McCaffrey. That's just a solid, good physical run as he motors for 9 yards. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and 8. Again, they're running against McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think the halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lost the football. Talk about that again, but just to start the game, well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost the football there their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you put in. But I guarantee you, they didn't draw that play off on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on the punt for Carolina. Fights loose. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to starting things out. And now Charles, the offense is getting here.
I think, Parker, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was there, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go down the field and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well in the second half.
Good start to the drive. Here's that punt on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before he can take it down.
But as a quarterback, you always want to play gaps in the defense. He finds one here. Crossing route, looking from right to left across the field. But once you get the defenders going in the wrong direction, it's awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to step that up defensively. He had that diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because his diagnosis is perfect, and I read his keys, made the play, and he even can get going, move the ball.
2nd and 10. Wilson. There's a nice move. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Wilson now on the bootleg. The man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the holes in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it,
So second and 4 from the 22. Hands it off out of the gun, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. And first and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Hall looking to find a lane, but he can't remain in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll try the left side with Carter. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Three quarters here on the NFL kickoff weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It's EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third inches. From the shotgun, Wilson. Now this is on. He hits more. And he sits down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They go play action with Wilson. Down he goes. Shaq's making his business felt on the sack. You hate to say it, but he's a quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, a little bit of a problem back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. And in his defense, he doesn't have a lot of time to go to
In his defense, got it. Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Carter will try the right side. And now they're inside the 10. It's brought down at the 9. A lot of tight ends on that field. This is a big play, third and goal. Wilson. He'll go underneath with it. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He did have a chance to just get 4 out of that. Not enough. And now 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds it in. They finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So it's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been surrounded a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each guy gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a trees for your runner. Because the converse is, though, you got to win them on one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for him. Just no on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker. They'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Only 8 of 3 that'll bring up 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back as he gets this one away. A 45-yard punt before they on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And New York set to take the field. I'll tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They've not scored a single point, and they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over to see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not to the 35. Just week 1, but already plenty of injury when the game's going on, and this one no different. We come up on 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. Even with a busting contact, will still be stopped just inside the 35. They'll take it to just 4. 2nd down. As we get you reset here, they come up on the 2nd down, a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 30. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets are an extra point away from leading this game. So the toss play effective to get down here near the goal line.
And you're hoping the defense can just too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blocker can gain a little bit of an advantage. When they do, football race to the ball, and this time, he need to win that race.
Danny Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead 7-6. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Darnold and the Panthers now down 7-6. 70 seconds remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Darnold. He's going to bust his down to McCaffrey. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. Darnold to throw. It's McCaffrey again. And he gets this one in midfield before it's brought down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Here's Darnold. That's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Darnold. He'll pass this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Darnold. And this man, Robbie Anderson. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Panthers, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.